Hi everyone, it's Raylee and today I am going to be baking Ruby her 14th birthday cake. So, Holly and I filmed this video last year and it went really well. Ruby really likes the cake. It was a chocolate orange cake. This year, Ruby wants a vanilla cake and she wants chocolate somewhere in it, but not in the cake. And funny enough, Holly and I tried to film this video a couple days ago and it just went wrong. Ich heiße Raylee. Ich heiße Holly. Hi everyone! When we do it separately, things go well, but something just goes wrong when we combine. It's not me, it's you. Hopefully we won't mess up again. So separate all eggs into a bowl.
Oh, wait. Like, this is a non-camera moment.
Let this be proof I am not the problem. Add the sour cream.
Oh, we've lost maturity.
Look how white they are. Sorry. Ooh. Cider vinegar in a cake. The problem we've had is the mixtures have sort of separated. They look like they're curdling.
It does not look good.
I'm hoping it rises. If not, we are making like flat pieces of cake.
We're just gonna leave it for
This recipe doesn't say how long you have to leave it in. I'll set a timer for 15 minutes.
15?
Well, we can check on it in 15 to see if it's rising.
Go for 20.
So, let me show you the cake we created. It's supposed to be 3 tiers. One of them is... It didn't rise, and I tried it and it tastes like nothing. So we're gonna rebake this because, I mean, as much as I could make it look good with icing, Ruby needs a cake that she can eat. So we're gonna be remaking this, and I think Holly might be coming around later to help decorate. So, you know, keep the tradition going. When Holly and I tried to bake this cake, we tried to do a white cake. The recipe wasn't really clear, it was quite confusing. This time, I am going to be baking a cake from someone who is a veteran in the baking community. I'm gonna be baking a very classic Mary Berry's Victoria sponge cake, minus the jam and stuff, because that's gonna be chocolate ganache. For this cake, you'll need eggs, sugar, flour, butter, and a bit of baking powder. Hopefully it rises this time. We're doing different measurements because we're making 3 tiers, but on Mary Berry's website, there are set measurements for this if you want to check that out. And we have pre-measured everything. I'll show you. We've got all of our butter measured out. We need 2 eggs per tier, which is 6 altogether. The flour's also been measured out here. My dad did this for me. Thank you. We haven't measured out the caster sugar, which I will do now to prove that I can do maths. For a Victoria sponge cake, one thing which is just good to know and important to note is that the measurements of the flour, sugar and butter are all equal to one another. They're an equal ratio. So if you have 100 grams of butter, you will also have 100 grams of sugar and 100 grams of flour. And that is a consistency with Victoria sponge cakes. Or at least it is a consistency in Mary Berry's. Right, before I start making, I'm gonna put the oven on. It's 180 degrees Celsius. Step 1. Mixing bowl. The first thing I'm gonna do is crack all the eggs in. I can do this one-handed. Is that impressive? No shell so far. Right, I've cracked all my eggs in. Next is adding the flour and the sugar. I know people sift flour in to make it fluffy. This is my way of doing that. Sugar. Baking powder's next. Butter's going in. Now I need to mix. And it said you can either use an electric hand mixer or a wooden spoon, but you've got to be careful of over mixing I'll overmix with a hand mixer. The texture at the end is supposed to fall off the spoon. Okay, I've mixed it all up. There are a few lumps of butter left. I'm hoping they'll give texture because I really don't want to get them out. It's really hard. And I've greased 3 pans. So the pans we've got, they're from Lidl. And you can separate the bottom from the top. And it's really cool because as a result of that, you can get a really, really clean edge on greasing them like that. I'm gonna put it in. Done! Now we can get them in the oven. Cakes are out the oven and surprisingly, I didn't think they would. They've risen so much. We have all 3. And these are gonna pile on to make something quite cool. But first I need to take them out of here. We didn't rack them, which allows them to like breathe a bit more, so they're not very dry. But by the time we ice them, they'll be dry. Right, 3 cakes. These are so much better than the other ones. The other ones, I mean, these are the cake for a start. The other ones you can knock someone out with. I need to make the icing, but before I make the icing, I need to carve them all into the same size. This is the part where being an artist helps. The reason I have to do this is not because I want loads of pieces of cake to eat myself. We're not putting like a frosting on, we're putting a ganache on. I have leveled the cake. I'm actually really proud of that. I think I did a good job. So I think something that I might do, generally to the cakes, I might make some cake pops with these parts. I'm gonna make some ganache now. For chocolate ganache, you need cream and cooking chocolate. You can use milk chocolate, you can use white chocolate, you can use dark chocolate, you can use a mix of any chocolate. I think I tend to go for a higher ratio of chocolate than I do for cream. You want to melt the chocolate first. I'm gonna save a few of these for an idea I've got. I'm gonna put the cream in before because recently when I've put it in after, I've managed to separate the mixtures. I think I'm most confident with chocolate ganache because I make it a lot. What I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna put a bit of milk in this, swirl it around to get the cream out and then put it in there because I'm concerned about the ratio of chocolate to cream. I think I need more. I'm gonna put this in the microwave. If you're doing this at home, you wanna put it in the microwave for 20-second burst and then stir because chocolate can burn. You'll know when it's done because it'll be a really nice smooth texture and it'll taste really nice. I've made the chocolate ganache. It looks really, really good. Right, I'm gonna do the middle layers. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna melt this remaining chocolate and then I'm gonna spread it all over so we get a smooth base to pour the ganache over top, and then I'm gonna pour like a thick layer over top. I've got the chocolate melted and I'm basically just gonna like spread it as if it's butter. The cake has been taken out of the fridge. All the chocolate's dried on it. So the next thing I've got to do is pour the ganache over it. I've actually reheated this. It's actually thicker, which will be good, and less hot, so it shouldn't melt the chocolate. I will need a rack to pour over. One thing I did do while this was in the fridge is I made the beginning of some cake pops. How I did it is I mixed the crumbled leftover of the cake that I carved off with melted chocolate, like the rest of the melted chocolate. To put it into little circle pieces, I wet a little spoon, scooped it and put it on plates. So that's in the fridge drying now, onto this part. Okay? Oh, it looks good. So, it's a lot later now and Holly is here to help me decorate. Right, well here's our cake, which is looking better. And we put chocolate ganache on it. It's been in the fridge for a while, so it's sorted. I'm gonna transfer this onto another plate and then we can start decorating. Cool. Yay, okay. Got our cake and got our decorations. So the concept for this is sort of like a pile of chocolate. The original idea was to have it on top, but the top looks a lot better than the sides. And also if you've got it on top, it's harder to cut into it, so it makes more sense to put it on the sides. Got some cake pops that I made and then we both like iced together to put on there. So yeah, let's get started. I think we should like put these in sections so the chocolate bar should be cut up. Okay, cool. It looks quite cool though, I really like this.
It does look cool.
Yay, we haven't ruined one, high five. Good?
Good.
It is the night before Ruby's birthday and we have been baking a cake all day and decorating it. Are you excited?
I'm so excited.
To see it?
Yeah.
You're a bit scared.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
Do you remember last year's?
Yeah, I did the chocolate orange one. That was very good.
Really?
Yeah, it was.
Do you think it's going to be better or worse?
I've heard things. I've heard things that didn't
That's not a good
didn't go
sign.
as planned, but I think I'll still like it a lot.
I think it looks cool.
Honestly,
but
like-
it wasn't what we were planning for.
Yeah.
I think it's alright. Yeah, I think it looks quite good.
I care more about taste and looks, to be honest.
Okay. It didn't rise, and I tried it, and it tastes like nothing. Well, on that note, you shut your eyes, and we'll get Dad
We'll
to
get the cake.
So, yeah.
Oh my god, I'm terrified.
Keep your eyes closed, Ruby.
Thank you. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god!
Do you like it?
Oh my gosh, that's 14!
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
We made a vanilla white cake sponge. The cake was meant to be white. No, it's good. It's like a
That
Victoria
sounds
one.
So it's like
that sounds
spongy,
so
like,
good.
you know Japanese pancakes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of meant to be like spongy like that.
And like quite dense.
Yeah.
And then we did like a Nutella and ganache topping, and there's white chocolate, and then there's biscuits on it. That was the whole concept.
I think there's Nutella in the middle as well, isn't there? We've
Yeah.
got Nutella in the middle of it.
Blow them out, blow them out. I just want to try this.
Yay! Have you made a wish?
No.
You done?
Yeah.
Right, so
It sounds so good. It's hard at the top.
Right, this is your piece.
Holly looks worried. I don't like it.
It's not cutting very well.
How big? Like that big?
It's a bit big. No, that's a bit big. Yeah, that's good. Stop it.
It's like a full-on workout, isn't
Is it a joke and it's all a biscuit?
No, this is
No,
cake.
this is cake.
I'm joking. I'm
Do you
joking.
want a hand?
I've got it.
Oh my gosh.
Did you not put the Nutella in it? Raylee, you told me you would do it.
Oh my god. I was waiting for there to be something in the middle.
We that you would do it.
Okay, it kind of looks cool. Try
Ruby,
it.
it's your cake, so you try it
Just
first.
try it.
I'll try the top part. Can you try it with me? I don't want to be the one trying it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was white chocolate.
3, 2, 1. What? That's really good.
That is actually good.
I actually really like
It's like
that.
spongy, isn't it? But
Oh
like
my God.
stiff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think we did a good. What?
That one.
We're gonna have to do. We're gonna have to film this again.
Let's do it again.
Let's do it again.
I
Right.
don't taste anything.
Got an idea. We'll take it out. We'll put this back on there and we'll refilm it. Yeah, I'll put the Nutella in and I'll be back.
It's horrible. I had to stop myself from laughing. You know.
Can't believe I did that.
I put loads of Nutella in it, so.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Was that a
Yeah.
Oh, thank
It
God.
was awful, wasn't it?
I didn't know.
I didn't even actually eat that one.
Oh my God. I was terrified. Oh, that looks so good.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
So basically, this is a Victoria sponge. It's got chocolate ganache in the middle. Between there is something between layers. The top has a layer of chocolate, like dry chocolate over top, and then chocolate ganache over that. Then there's cake pops around the side and like loads of other chocolates that you like.
And I promise we did actually put chocolate in between the layers this time.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm so happy with that, honestly. It's
Yeah?
exactly what I wanted out of a cake.
Okay,
Yeah.
right, slices.
Ooh. Put a plate under it.
Oh my gosh.
There you go. It's real cake this time.
Okay, so now we're gonna try it. I'm so excited.
I'm scared.
I'm kind of nervous. Oh, I can't pick it up on my fork.
Mmm. That's so good.
I like this one.
Oh my gosh, that's so
That
good.
is good.
Mmm.
The texture of the cake on this one's really nice because it rose so much.
Like really fluffy.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Well done. The cake pops are really good as well. Thank you so much for my cake. I love it so much, and definitely think
Yeah.
this needs to be a tradition now because it seems to be getting better every year. Also, thank you all for the really nice birthday wishes. I really appreciate them.
So, we really hope you enjoyed that, and if you think the cake looks good, then like this video because it took ages. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.